Okay, well, it's a brand new day. Yesterday was kind of weird. I had a bad start. Then I had to stop for a little bit. And then when I started back, it just wasn't, I just gave up. I just took that doordash and came home since it was coming to my house. So I ended the day with $230 in about 7.5 hours or so. Too many miles, around 230 miles, $1 per mile. We're gonna go back out. The goal today is just to get my 70 to reach my my weekend goal. All right, just pulled up to Walmart. It is 5:57. On my way, they sent me this 1650 something, I believe is 16 something. Shop and deliver for 2 items. Well, it's 3 total. 2 storage bins and a pack of razors. So it's got a $7 incentive on it. So that puts it at 23, 24, 23 something. So I took it. It's only supposed to take about 20 minutes to finish it. So I should be back at the store before 6:30. The doors open in 2 minutes. So we're gonna sit here for a minute and then go grab the stuff. All right, it is 6:10. I'm heading to the drop-off. It took a couple extra minutes because the lady hadn't turned the registers on yet. So I had to stand there and wait for a second. She wasn't expecting someone to check out 5 minutes after they opened. So anyway, the only reason it took even that long is because they opened the doors on the grocery end, but not on the other end where the pharmacy and the storage bins are located. So I had to walk all the way across the store and back, and that's a couple minutes right there. So I'm gonna go drop this off. It's got that $7 incentive, like I said, so I made it like $23, and it says I'm 6 minutes from the drop off. So we'll do that and get back. Should be back before 6:30. Hopefully we can get 3 or 4 of these before 8:15, before that incentive goes away. And we are back. It's 6:26. I picked up this $31 16 mile with the $7 incentive, so it makes it 38. Supposed to take about an hour. About to go shop it. I think it's 30 something items. Pretty good so far. Can't complain. After this one, I really only need one more. I'd be well over 300, I'm sure. This is 38, so I only needed 40 something. So we're gonna go do it. Heading back. It is 7:23. That took almost an hour. By the time we get back, it'll be just over an hour. So $38 an hour there. So we're sitting about $61, $62 for an hour and a half. That's pretty good. I'm about $10 short of my goal for the weekend. So looks like we're gonna get that with room to spare. I'll have to decide how long I'm gonna actually do it this morning. I do have a few things I need to buy myself, but yeah, with yesterday being the way it was, I mean, I'm really surprised we're doing as good as we are this weekend, because my wife had things to do. My other job, it was pretty constant the whole time I was out. with phone calls and texts and trying to get things staffed up. So that really put a damper on my mood for doing this, because I was constantly being pulled away. So the fact that we got $230 yesterday in 7.5 hours is pretty good. So right now we're sitting on about 9 hours, I guess, huh? And we're at about 290. So 292, I think. I haven't actually sat down and added it up, but, and of course the tips can always change, but I just go by what the estimate was. Sometimes they go up a little, sometimes they go down a little. So we are back in town. It's 7:35. I've only had one offer, and it was a slap in the face. It's kind of disrespectful. $24 to go 64-mile round trip. So I mean, it would have been 31 with the incentive, but we'll get something better. Anyway, I decided to go in the old car wash. We're gonna clean her up a little bit because she was nasty. So we'll see what we get. Okay, so as I was getting the car washed, I got this 2843 it's a pickup. It's got the $7 incentive, so that knocks it up to 35. So that puts us at about 325 after I'm done with it. And it is going to Lindsborg. So it's a little bit of a drive. It's 18 miles total, but I can do most of it on the interstate. So I'm gonna go get it. Shouldn't take but about an hour. So $35 an hour. I like it. And then after that, I will have to decide if I want to keep working or not. All right, so my camera's full. I can't figure out how to erase old stuff, so I'll have to do that later. So I'll just use my phone the rest of the morning, I suppose. Anyway, so we dropped the first one off. Now we're going to Lindsborg. It'll probably be 9 o'clock by the time we're done with this. I went ahead and did my little bit of shopping while I was waiting on this, because it wouldn't let me even start my trip until 7:45, and it's 8:12 now, and we've dropped one of 3, but it's about 15 minutes to Lindsborg. So we'll get up there and drop those and see what we want to do the rest of the morning, if we want to stay out and do any more, or just go home and start getting the grill ready and getting ready for this evening. So got that delivered, and we're heading back that direction. So thinking probably one more if we get something decent. If not, I will go to the house. Call it a successful weekend, even though it's kind of an aggravating Saturday. But we got done what we need to get done. I don't know how the hell to get out of this town. So, almost back to Walmart. About 2 minutes away. I just got an offer for $31 to just like 4 stops going back to Lindsborg, but I didn't take it. I'm just gonna see what else comes up, and I really don't want to go back that way. You know, that's the wrong way. I would love for something going to Inman or Mound Ridge or even Little River. Okay, so this was probably not the smartest thing in the world, but while I went back in Walmart to buy a couple of things, some hot dogs, some buns. I figured if I'm grilling, I might as well grill. And I got this 2-hour $64, I think it was $64, It's a whole bunch of stops going down, but it is going south. It's going to my town and then farther south. But so I took it. I just got it loaded up. It's a whole lot. So I'm gonna do these couple in McPherson, and then I'm gonna drive down to my town. I'm gonna stop at my house and drop off my groceries, see my family for about 2 minutes, and then continue on. But I'll still be done by, about 11:30 or so, and that's just in time to start the grill. So that'll put me about $390 for the weekend. It'll be about 12 and a half, 13 hours, something like that. I'll have to do all that math later. That's all right. I'll take it. Extra $90. So it makes up for when I have a shitty weekend. Well, I got the McPherson and Inman part done. Now I'm heading down to Bueller and knock that off. So somebody had a 50-inch TV, so I put that in first, and then I piled a bunch of little one-item things on top of it, and I made the joke to myself, man, watch that be the first or second drop-off, and sure enough, it was the second, so I had to unpile everything, and anyway, it's fine. I'll probably be through about 11:30, get home about 12 o'clock. Okay, so that was not worth it. It is 12 o'clock, pretty much on the dot. That took me 2.5 hours for $64. Now I'm way the fuck over here on the other side of Hutchinson, so I gotta go back towards I don't even know. I'm gonna go this way because I don't know this area very well. But, so I'm done. 13.5 hours this weekend. $392.56. That comes out to about $29 an hour, which is okay. I really didn't plan on working that extra hour or two that I just did. So, but I took it, I did it. The problem with it was there were 2 apartments. One of them was extremely hard to figure out. It was just weird. I spent 20 minutes just trying to find an apartment in this big apartment complex. The map sends you to the main building, and then there's a million other little buildings, and the numbers weren't visible, and it was just a mess. Anyway, that being said, I'm done for the weekend. $392, $29 an hour. I drove 360 miles, worked 13.5 hours, so I'm gonna go get the grill. So I'll see you next time.